And we welcome you into Dodgers Daily for Wednesday, August 24th. I'm Casey Porter of Dodger Poke Report. I'm so glad that you've decided to tune in this afternoon. There was a lot of great action last night down on the farm. Michael Grove was great for Oklahoma City. Brandon Lewis hit another home run. The Great Lakes Loons just hit and hit and hit. And down on the farm, Dalton Rushing had another home run. Luis Rodriguez had 2 hits. And so did Kyle Nevin. So there's a lot of great action to get to. Let's not waste any more time. Let's take a trip down on the farm. Michael Grove turned in another great performance and pitched a career-high 6 innings. He struck out 6, he walked just 1, and he gave up just 1 earned run. In August so far, Grove has an ERA of 1.90 in 19.2 innings, and he has 27 strikeouts and just 2 walks. His fastball last night sat 94 to 95, and he paired that with a slider and his usual big curveball. Ryan Noda hit home run number 20 of the year, and it came off the bat 102.1 miles an hour. It traveled 420 very happy feet. Noda's hitting .317 with an OPS of 1025 so far in August. Edwin Rios hit home run number 3 since he's been with Oklahoma City, and it was hit 99.2 miles an hour off the bat. It traveled 365 very happy feet. He was taken off the rehab assignment list just recently, and he is currently now in option with AAA Oklahoma City, so he is no longer considered on the rehab list. He is just simply considered optioned down to Oklahoma City, so he is ready to go up to L.A. anytime they choose. If you go to my Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, you can see every pitch of Victor Gonzalez's scoreless inning last night for Oklahoma City. He threw 7 sinkers at 93 to 94, 3 sliders that were 85 to 88, and 2 changeups at 85 miles an hour. So the left-hander Victor Gonzalez is getting closer to providing bullpen depth for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Blake Trinan had a good rehab outing last night with Oklahoma City. He allowed 2 runs, but they were both unearned, and he gave up 2 hits. He threw 9 sliders that ranged from 82 to 84, 7 cutters that were 90 to 94, and 2 four-seam fastballs at 95, and 1 sinker at 94. So there you have it. If you go to my Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, you can see every pitch of Blake Trinan's rehab performance last night with Oklahoma City. Justin Brule made quick work of his 1 inning for Oklahoma City for his 3rd scoreless performance in a row. He was 87 to 89 on the cutter and 90 on the sinker. So left-handed pitcher out of Petaluma, California, Justin Brule. Some more depth in the organization from the left-handed pitching perspective out of the bullpen. The Drillers got a big night from Brandon Lewis, but could only muster 4 hits and lost to the Arkansas Travelers, the AA affiliates of the Mariners, 6-3 Tuesday night in Little Rock, Arkansas. Brandon Lewis had 2 hits, including his 14th double and his 18th home run that you're seeing here on your screen. He also had 3 RBIs in the night for the AA Drillers. He has 17 RBIs in 18 games so far he's played this month in August. He can do damage. Great Lakes exploded for 4 runs in the bottom of the 1st inning and never looked back en route to a 13-2 beatdown of the Fort Wayne Tin Caps, the high A affiliates of the Padres, at Dow Diamond in front of 2811 fans, 2,811. Jose Ramos, that you're seeing here, hit home run number 24. It was hit 103 off the bat. It traveled 426 very happy feet. Ramos had 2 hits against the Loons, or for the Loons, which marks his 4th multi-hit game in the last 6 that he's played in. He is hitting .258 with an OPS of 846 on the year. Eddie Leonard had a double and his 13th home run for the Loons and has a 7-game hit streak and multi-hit games in 3 of his last 5. In those 5 games, he has 7 RBIs and 15 total bases. A very explosive and dynamic young infielder in the Dodgers organization, Eddie Leonard. More from the machine, Emanol Vargas, who had a double, home run number 18 on the year, 2 RBIs, and 6 total bases and 3 hits total for the Loons. Last night, Vargas is hitting .333 this month with an OPS of 925, and his on-base percentage for the year is .430. Emanol Vargas, he has just been a machine at the plate. Aldrey Acosta threw yet another scoreless inning for the Loons, which is 9 in a row for him, and he has yet to give up a run since coming off the IL on July 14th. He has an ERA this year of just 1.04 in his 17 innings of work, and he is simply the master of inducing weak contact. Aldrey Acosta Ismael Alcantara had 2 hits in his first game back with Great Lakes. He is 12 for 37. That's a .324 average with 3 home runs and 6 RBIs since he was promoted to Double-A Tulsa. Then he was brought back down for his first game last night. Ismael Alcantara. Rancho scored 2 in the second, 3 in the sixth, then 2 in the top of the 10th to win an extra inning thriller last night in Visalia. 8-6 over the Rawhide, the single-A affiliates of the Diamondbacks. This is a good look at 20-year-old right-handed pitcher out of Sonora, Mexico, Joel Ibarra. Ibarra started the game last night. He went 2 innings. He struck out 3, gave up just 1 hit and 1 run for the Quakes. So there it is, 20-year-old right-handed pitcher out of Mexico, Joel Ibarra. Jermaine Rosario threw 4 good innings for Rancho, striking out 6, and he gave up just 1 hit and 1 run. He has now, Jermaine Rosario does, 94 strikeouts on the year in just 73 innings pitched. So his stuff has a lot of swing and miss to it. 2022 draft pick catcher Dalton Rushing has made quite a splash. He is probably overqualified for the single-A level. He had home run number 6 last night, and since he's joined the Quakes, he is hitting .440 with an OPS of 1427. Baylor alum Kyle Nevin had 2 hits for the Quakes, which is his 3rd multi-hit game since joining earlier this month in the organization. He is another 2022 draft pick who has had a good start in the organization. 19-year-old outfielder out of Venezuela, Luis Rodriguez had 2 hits for the Quakes last night, including a big RBI base hit in the 10th. Rodriguez has hits in 3 games in a row and has 8 RBIs this month of August. 23-year-old out of the Dominican Republic, Reynaldo De Paula, had another scoreless outing for the Quakes, and his ERA is down to 2.59 on the year. His whip is down to 1.02. So Reynaldo De Paula, the 23-year-old out of the Dominican Republic, is having a good year for the Quakes. Here's a good look at 23-year-old out of Veracruz, Mexico, Yamil Castillo. Castillo threw 1.1 scoreless innings last night for the Quakes. His ERA on the year is 3.90. So Yamil Castillo, I have not covered him yet, so I was excited to see him pitch. Look at that big hammer and the breaking ball, the good 4-seam up in the zone. So there it is, Yamil Castillo. I'm glad that you tuned in for another edition of Dodgers Daily for Wednesday, August 24th, and I hope that you tune in tomorrow. I also hope that you visit DodgerPokeReport.com or visit Dodger Poke on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. And I also hope that you become a subscriber to our Dodgers Daily podcast. Hey, if you like this video, like it, give it a comment, let me know what you think so I can keep providing you content like this in the future. As always, thanks for tuning in, and go Dodgers!